What's good, YouTube? It's great to be back making content for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about Yeezys, the Yeezy 350 Sesame, which is coming out this week. And we're going to be asking the question, will it sell out? As you can see, I've got my 350 black and whites right here, and I've also posted a couple of videos recently. One was a rant about the zebras and the day the zebras came out, which you can check out at the end of this video. And another one was asking whether those zebras would sell out or would sit. So check out that content. Let's get into it. The question today is, will the Yeezy 350 Sesames sell out? YEEZY SESAME 売り切れるかどうか? It's been a tough couple of months for Adidas. The Yeezys are not holding their own so much anymore. The hype's not there as much as it used to be. We saw that with the Mauve 700 Wave Runners that sat for a very, very long time. And then after that, along came the Zebras, the restock of the Zebras, the second restock of the Zebras. And we asked the question whether or not the Zebras would sell out. And they did sell out, as I said in my video, that they would. They did sell out in less than 1 hour. And the question after that video was, is Adidas going to come up with a good plan to follow the restock of the Yeezy Zebras and get the brand back on track, get the hype back? And today we're going to answer that question talking about the Yeezy 350 Sesames. What I want you guys to do right now is have a look at the survey up here, Anket Arimas, and see if you can challenge me and guess what I am going to say. Do you think I'm going to say the Yeezy Sesames are going to sell out, or do you think I'm going to say they're going to sit? Check the survey out up here and give me your opinions, and at the end of this video we'll see if we agree. As you know, I post content twice a week. Hopefully the channel will grow and it'll get bigger and bigger and I can get content up there more often. But right now it's twice a week, in the middle of the week and at the weekends. And this is the video that I'm going to drop midweek in preparation for those Sesames coming out. Now I want to give a quick shout out before we start to Yu-chan. Yu-chan, if you're out there somewhere, I appreciate you, buddy. You comment on my videos, you subscribe, and you're always there, also on Instagram as well. So Yu-chan, I give you a big shout out. I appreciate what you're doing for me, buddy. Also, there are 2 channel introduction videos for the Tokyo Butter 23. There's a short version and a regular version, and I have reshot both of them. And I'm dropping the short version on Saturday, and then next week in midweek I'll be dropping the longer version. So definitely stick around, hit that subscribe button, and you'll get to see them fast. チャンネルプロフィールを作り直したので、ぜひ週末をご期待ください。新着情報などをいち早くお届けので、ぜひチャンネル登録お願いします。Let's get into this question. Are the Yeezy 350 Sesames that drop this Friday going to sell out, or are they going to sit? To answer that question, first, let's have a look at the history of what's been happening at Adidas recently, especially with the Yeezys. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pop up a couple of graphics on the screen, a couple of screenshots from StockX, which will tell us the history, the trajectory of the Yeezy Zebras resale price. Now, what you've got here first is the 2017 high point when Yeezys were selling for $3,000. That's approximately 35万円 for one pair of Yeezys, which is an astronomical amount of money. So early in 2017, mid 2017, you've got this huge price up there for the Yeezy Zebras. Then they did a restock later on, and the highest price I've been able to find in 2018 is just a smidgen over $1,000. So that's about 15万円 at the current rates. The Yeezy Zebra went from its original run, the restock brought the sale price down, and then if you look at the screen, you'll see the latest price for a Yeezy Zebra on StockX, and you can see it is less than retail. They're selling for less than retail. So the hype around the Yeezy Zebras has dropped off. Is that going to affect the Yeezy Sesames when they come out on Friday? Let's see. But even though the Yeezy Zebras resale price has been dropping off, they did still sell out in less than 1 hour here in Japan. Now, I think the restock date was pushed back 1 week in America, and it's a different date for the restock of the Yeezy Zebras, and I don't know how that affected the resale price, but my understanding is that they are selling for less than retail at the moment. And then you also have to consider that the other Yeezys are not selling so well right now. You've got the Mauve Wave Runner 700s that did not sell out very quickly at all, and I think it took more than a week here in Japan. I don't know about overseas. And then you've also got, just this week, the Calabasas track pants came out, and they are still there in all 4 sizes here in Japan. Now, those track pants, when they first came out a few months ago, they were gone in a flash. Gone in a flash. But here they are, they're still sitting a few days later, available online in all sizes. So you've got to wonder if with the Wave Runners, with the Yeezy Zebras, with the track pants, these are all Yeezy brands that are not selling out quite as fast as they used to, and they don't hold a resale price point in the way that they used to. So there's a little bit of the brand, of the Yeezy brand, is losing touch. But you have to look at the Yeezy 350 Sesames in a little different light. Now I've got here my black and white 350s, which are a little bit similar in a way. I mean, the butters are a bit more similar, which actually I've got in the back room, and maybe they would have been a better choice. But the reason I brought these guys out was to show the, what I like to call the beluga on the side, even though these are not belugas, the beluga stripe. What you've got there is the Supply 350 written into the stripe there. Now on the 350 Sesames, that's not there. So that gives you a really clean look to the sneaker. The upper and the midsole match, and they have a really uniform color, and it's a very, very clean shoe. And I think that's going to be attractive to buyers. I think that's going to be one point that maybe will help the Yeezy Sesames go to the sellout column. Another point which makes them more attractive to the buyers is that this, if I'm right, I'm pretty sure is not a restock. This is the first time that you've been able to get Sesames, and that might also bring the Sesame into the sellout side of things. But having said that, the Yeezy 350 Sesames has one thing that I do not like, and that is the gum sole. When a brand, especially Nike and Adidas, look at gum soles, it's a risk. If the gum sole matches the sneaker, you've got an absolute beauty on your hands. But in the case of the 350 Sesames, I don't think it does. I think the sole, the outsole, the gum sole on the 350 Sesames does not match the shoe, and I actually think it brings the shoe down. So, on the one hand, you've got this shoe that's never been out before. It's a brand new Yeezy. First chance for people to get their hands on them. It's a clean upper and midsole. It looks really good. It doesn't have the writing on the side. There's the Supply 350, which makes it a cleaner sneaker. So that's on the plus side. On the minus side, you've got the Yeezys, and the brand of the Yeezys is on a downward trajectory, and they're not selling in the way that they used to. And I think the gum sole actually detracts from the sneaker, and you'll see people turning away, saying that they're not interested in the sneaker. And I think those combined, you've got the 50-50 on each side. You've got the strengths and you've got the weaknesses, you've got the pros and you've got the cons. And I think all of that is going to combine to, on Friday at 10 o'clock Japan time, mark your diaries, get your phones ready, set your alarms when the Yeezy 350 Sesame comes out. I think you will be able to get your hands on them pretty easily for about 2 hours. That's my prediction. It's going to take about 2.5 hours to sell out. You will not need to be hitting that refresh button or signing in real fast to get online before everybody else. I don't see them selling out in that way. However, I do think they are going to sell out pretty quickly in the first day, and I would guess 2 hours. So that's my prediction. I hope you guys had the same prediction as me at home. If you do have the same prediction or a different prediction, a different thought, hit me up with a comment down below. Let me know what you think is going to happen to the Yeezy 350 Sesame. But I beg of you, remember one thing. Remember Nike. Don't forget Nike. 10 days ago when the Zebras dropped, within 1 hour of the Zebras selling out, and you could check this out on my rant video, within 1 hour of the Zebras selling out, Nike had done a quick strike on a pair of Air Force Ones, which everybody really wanted. And I missed out because I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking at the Yeezys, and Nike slipped one in there. So on Friday when the Yeezy 350 Sesames drop, if they sell or even if they don't, keep an eye on the sneakers app, the Nike sneakers app. They might have something up their sleeve. They might drop something by secret. And if you're not looking like I wasn't 10 days ago, you're going to miss out. So make sure not only to try and get your 350 Sesames at 10 o'clock on Friday morning, but also throughout the morning, keep an eye on the sneakers app because you never know what Nike might sneak in under the radar. Okay, it's time for me to check out and say thank you guys. I appreciate every single one of you. All of those subscribers, I thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I absolutely appreciate it tremendously. At the moment, I'm at 40 subscribers after less than a month of this channel, and I really, really appreciate it. I cannot believe the support I'm getting, the views I'm getting, the subscriptions I'm getting. I appreciate every single one of you. and I look forward to making content for you again. Keep an eye out for those profile videos that will be dropping on the weekend and the middle of next week. 作り直したプロフィールビデオを楽しみにしてください. And with that, Tokyo Butter 23 is signing off from Tokyo. See you guys soon. Thank you for checking in today, guys. I really appreciate your being here and viewing my content. Over here we have the channel subscribe button. Channel登録ぜひお願いします. Over here we have the video I recommend you watch next. こちらはおすすめです. And up here we have a link to the channel introduction video. こちらはチャンネルのプロフィールのビデオです. Check them out. Clicking on them really helps the channel.